Well, it is going to be a great spring weekend across much of the country, so it's time to fire up the grill. Our resident chef, Bobby Flay, is here to share some of his favorite steak recipes.
Well, Harry,
you're running around here doing high fives with everybody.
I know. We have a great crowd here today.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, my favorite month of the year is January, but tomorrow is May.
Right.
And it starts grilling season. We got to kick this thing into action.
Yeah,
okay?
in a serious way.
Why not? We're going to start with steaks. Okay?
Know your cuts of meat.
Know your cuts of meat. So basically, everybody loves steaks on the grill, right? Yeah. It's a good way to get going. So I brought 3 cuts, Harry. I brought skirt steak, which is actually the most inexpensive cut of steak. And if you know how to handle it, it's fantastic.
Super flavorful.
Exactly.
All that fat that's in there, really yummy.
Exactly. Ribeye steak. I love ribeye steak. It's probably my favorite. Has great marbling, a little more expensive than skirt steak. This is by the rib, and then we have the tenderloin, or the filet mignon, which is on the short end of the tenderloin.
No, can I give you some advice?
Yes.
You ever go to this restaurant in New York called Bar American?
All right.
Order the ribeye.
Bar American ribeye, you got it. Spice rub. We're going to teach you how to do that today, Harry.
Brother.
Okay, so here's the deal. Really quickly, in a supermarket, okay, $9.99 for the skirt steak, $10.99 for the ribeye, $19.99 a pound for the filet. So there you go.
All right.
But I'm going to show you how to utilize them. Let's go to the grill.
Please. Now we're using charcoal this morning.
We're using charcoal.
Which makes me very, very happy.
And here's what I do. I have a charcoal on one side of the grill. On the other side of the grill, I have nothing.
Yes.
So I want to get it nice and crusty on this side and move it to the colder side of the grill.
Finish it off.
And then let it cool down.
All
exactly.
Right.
So we're just going to throw the steaks right on the grill. Lots of salt and pepper and a little bit of canola oil. Okay, we're going to pop these on. We're going to leave them alone.
Hang on a minute.
Now, Harry, here's the deal.
Wait, hear that?
Here's the deal. Hold on. I got to get you a pair of tongs. Harry, just stand here for a second. Harry, stand here for a second. Okay, first of all, you'll never ever see this again. But here's a really good picture of a guy who thinks he can grill. What's the first thing you're going to do?
First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it on there.
Okay, you're not going to touch it?
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I am.
Okay.
Because I really want to get it really, really done on one side before I flip it over.
You got it, Harry.
That's right. That's right.
You've been listening to me for 11 years now, and you finally listened to what I had to say.
I got the answer right.
Lots of guys who like to grill, what do they like to do? They like to grill. They want to flip it, flip it, flip it. That's the first mistake you make. Let the grill do its job. Let's walk away from the grill.
We're walking away.
All right. So we're going to go to the grill. Exactly. That's all you have to do. Let the grill do this work. Now, here's what we're going to do. We have some skirt steak here, and now the most important thing about skirt steak, Harry, is when it's cooked, is you want to cut it against the grain.
Always.
Okay, it's very, very important. So you see the grain going this way?
Yeah.
So we're going to cut it this way, all right?
Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Now, what I did for this dish is I made some chimichurri sauce, which is an Argentinian sauce. Yeah. It's like an herb sauce that has like a little bit of parsley and some paprika. It's like an herbaceous olive oil, garlicky, just vinaigrette that you just put right on top of the skirt steak. You want to give a little taste?
Quit talking.
Okay, here you go.
All right, mate.
Just put a little chimichurri on there, Harry, and that's a fantastic sort of Argentinian style sauce. Now,
it's rocking.
Now filet.
And this is so easy. This is a couple of minutes aside.
Exactly right.
All right.
Now for the ribeye steak, what I did was I took some of this spice rub, just a bunch of different spices, okay? And you can buy your own spice at the store, obviously.
Or make your own.
Or make your own. Or you can get the Bobby Flay brand, of course. And what I did
thought of that.
This is a glaze, Harry, that has a little bit of chipotle, some smoked jalapenos, and some mustard and some honey.
Right.
Okay. And then you just want to slice this up as well. Now, don't forget, you want to make sure that this rests.
Right.
Here, give that a taste.
Because here's the deal. Because look inside.
Exactly.
It's so you really make sure you
nice
get it done on the outside. Let it rest when it's done because it continues to cook.
Exactly.
Even
right.
after you take it off of the grill.
Exactly right.
All right. Here we go. Oh man! Oh, because it's got the sweet.
It's got
with
the sweet and the heat.
Sweet and the heat.
Bring in the sweet and the heat, Harry.
Woo! Okay. All right. What's next?
Last thing. Now the filet's the most expensive, so we want to stretch it out a little bit.
Right.
So what I did, I made a very simple salad. 2 ingredients.
Yeah.
Grilled mushrooms and grilled radicchio.
Oh, nice.
I took some radicchio, put it on the grill, just charred it a little bit.
What you just had a little vinaigrette you threw on there?
Some balsamic vinegar and some olive oil, and here's the filet.
Right.
Here, give this. Harry doesn't need a plate, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't need a plate, ever. All right, listen, I'm just going with this.
So there you go, 3 cuts of meat. Skirt steak, ribeye steak, filet, all the recipes are on the website, cbs.com, and all that business.
Way to go, bud.
You're the man, Harry.
Thanks, pal.
All right.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.